Who would have thought that two BTS members who were busy with their schedules would suddenly show up and make the concert even bigger? V and Suga really gave a surprise that made ARMY hysterical, and J-Hope's reaction? Don't ask. This is a moment that won't be forgotten. J-Hope has just made history with his first solo concert. Since it was announced, this concert has been eagerly awaited by many people, especially ARMY, who have always enthusiastically supported every step of the BTS members in their solo careers. As a performer known for his incredible stage energy, J-Hope certainly didn't disappoint. From the beginning of the concert, the atmosphere was filled with high enthusiasm. Thousands of ARMYs filled the venue, carrying their light stick, ARMY Bomb, which twinkled in a sea of purple. J-Hope performed songs from his album, ranging from the upbeat to the more emotional. His performance was professional, with sharp choreography, strong vocals, and, of course, the charisma that always manages to hypnotize the audience. But there was something J-Hope didn't know. His team had planned a big surprise. And it came from two people who meant a lot to him, V and Suga. For those of you who have followed BTS' journey from the beginning, you would know that the relationship between J-Hope, V, and Suga is unique. Suga, as the quiet yet caring Hyung, has always been supportive in his own way, while V, with his spontaneous and cheerful personality, can always break the ice wherever he is. Well, in the middle of the concert, when J-Hope was preparing for the next song, suddenly the big screen behind him lit up. ARMYs in attendance immediately realized that something was happening. A familiar voice came from the speakers, and sure enough, Suga and V appeared on the screen. ARMY's reaction? Hysterical. Screams echoed throughout the venue. J-Hope, who initially looked surprised, immediately smiled widely. He really didn't expect his two best friends to come to give him direct support. And instead of just appearing on the screen, a few seconds later, V and Suga actually went on stage. V, with his signature smile, went straight to J-Hope and hugged him tightly, while Suga, with his cool style, just smiled a little, but clearly looked proud. This moment was really touching because everyone knows how busy they are, especially Suga, who is focusing on his solo project, and V, who also has a lot of schedules. J-Hope even said in a slightly shaky voice, "I really didn't expect them to come. I thought they were busy, but they're here. It really means a lot to me." Their intimacy on stage also made it clear how close the friendship between the members is. Although they are now embarking on their own solo careers, their bond remains strong. V and Suga not only came to support J-Hope, but also to show ARMY that BTS is still BTS, a family that supports each other, no matter how far they go. And ARMY? They were even more moved. This moment was clear proof that BTS friendship is not just an image for the camera, but is truly genuine. Even after all this time, they're still there for each other. After the surprise, the concert continued with even more energy. V and Suga even interacted with the audience, making the atmosphere even livelier. Not only that, they also encouraged J-Hope before finally leaving the stage and letting BTS main dancer shine again with his performance. appearance gave us goosebumps, but also the reactions of the other BTS members couldn't be hidden. So, how did they really feel? And what happened backstage after the concert? Let's continue the story. J-Hope's solo concert wasn't just another performance. It was proof that each member of BTS has their own color and appeal. After years of being together on stage as a group, seeing J-Hope stand alone as a soloist was a very emotional moment, both for himself and for his fans. After the surprise from V and Suga, the atmosphere of the concert was even more special. The armies present were completely carried away in euphoria and happiness that was difficult to express in words. Even J-Hope himself seemed to have to catch his breath many times because there were too many emotions coming together. But did you know that it wasn't just ARMY who was moved? Behind the scenes, other BTS members also watched the concert with pride. Jungkook, for example, reportedly watched the concert live on live stream. Some observant fans even caught the moment when he gave his support through comments on the official platform. "Young is so cool. I'm proud of you," Jungkook wrote in one of the comments that immediately made armies around the world uproar. Jungkook is known as a younger brother who always supports his Hyungs with passion. And seeing J-Hope perform on a big stage alone, performing his own songs, must have inspired him. There is even speculation from fans that after seeing J-Hope's success, Jungkook is even more motivated to work on his own solo project soon. The success of this concert is proof that a BTS member's solo journey is not the end of the group, but the beginning of something bigger. J-Hope has paved the way, and in his wake, ARMY is looking forward to more solo projects from other members. The concert also gave a strong message: BTS is not just another idol group. They are global icons who have a deep connection with each other and their fans. Armies around the world were further motivated to continue supporting their solo journeys, without the fear of BTS going their separate ways. Because, as the night proved, no matter how far they walk alone, they will always find their way back to each other.